So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a speaker and a coach. So, I've been working with nonprofits and doing a lot of frontline fundraising for a long time. I also speak all over the world at nonprofit conferences and inspiring nonprofits and providing them with tools and resources to grow. But again, over time, as you just mentioned, I saw that so many of the organizations who needed this work and needed these resources weren't always in the room. And as you and I know, so many things happen when you're in the room.
100%.
So many things happen when you're in the room, right? Like when you're in the room with the right funders. Like, get this. I was talking to a very successful person. I don't mean not name drop, but they have founded a really big company. Okay.
Okay.
And they said, we only give to nonprofits that we've heard of or been recommended to, or we only provide board members.
I've so heard that.
It's a thing that happens all the time because
thing.
What is fundraising? Fundraising is relationships, right?
Yep.
Fundraising is relationship and who you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I kept thinking to myself, there are so many people who you will never meet, sir, because I've watched how you move. I've seen the different places that you've been at. There are so many people that you will never, ever meet.
You have self-siloed.
Come on, somebody, right? And also, you give to who you know, your people give to who they know, and so they're never reaching people and places that they've never been. You know what I mean? And so I kept thinking to myself, how do we create the virtual room, right? How do we create a room that other people can actually enter in? And it's not about gatekeeping. It's not about who you have to know. It's not about looking a specific way. It's just about being connected. You know what I mean? And so not only have we directed funding, but one company in particular, I remember working with earlier this year, Sage. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. Every single year, they pick nonprofits that they provide resources to, they provide board members to, they provide training to. And they specifically came to us, and we helped slot one organization from our directory to get in the room. Come on, somebody, right? And these are shape-shifting opportunities that can help change the trajectory of organizations, right? And so I said, we're going to create that because I don't want these boundaries. I don't want these barriers. And for people who don't know, Black-led nonprofits only receive 1% of philanthropic dollars globally, right? And so I'm like, we got to change these stats. Isn't it crazy?
You told me that years ago, and I was like, I truly was shocked to hear that stat. And I am further shocked to hear that is still the case. Actually, I'm really not. I'm not shocked to hear that it's still the case, but I have to think that you have made some incremental change already. I know you have. You've just told us the stats. So
100%.
We're definitely on the trajectory.
Well, also, Debily asked, what is that stat again? It's 1% to 2% of philanthropic dollars globally. And you know what? Hold on, y'all. Let me show you something. I got more in store. I don't want this to break the internet. So let's see if this will actually go. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you guys, let me share.
Can't see yet, but I'm dying to know.
Share screen, 501c drop, boom. Can you see this?
Not yet, hold on. There it is. Yes, we can.
There it is. Okay. Black-led nonprofits only receive 1% to 2% of philanthropic dollars globally, but here's some other stats, right? 53% rely on 1 to 2 major donors, right? Nearly half of nonprofits have no full-time staff members. Over a third of nonprofits operate on budgets of less than $30,000. And here's the thing, because some of you might be watching this and be like, okay, well, how does this pertain to me? Because I'm not a Black-led nonprofit. But a lot of these stats pertain to grassroots organizations as well. You know what I'm saying? Here's what my vision is, and here's why I show up and do the work that I do, right? Because I am here to lay a blueprint. I always say your budget has nothing to do with the size of your belief. Your budget has nothing to do with the size of your belief. We've only been around for what, 3 years? And we've already, our smallest donation to our organization has been $20,000, right? We have worked with some of the major brands that you've heard of. Come on, somebody, right? I want to lay a blueprint for every single organization, no matter where you are at, no matter what community you're at, no matter who you're serving, and you can take this and you can continue to go and scale and grow, okay? I need you to be your best, whoever you are. I need you to step into 2026, okay? Because things are different. It is not a one-size-fits-all any longer, okay? You can't be going and doing outdated funding models, okay? I was on a podcast yesterday and we were talking about this, and I was like, there are so many organizations who don't have business models. I don't care if you're a nonprofit. You need to step in with a plan. Hope is not a strategy. Come on, somebody.
That's right.
You need the hope to get going. You need the hope to get home. But if you want to go higher, We need a strategy and we need a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the work that I am doing. Okay, that is what I want to lay the blueprint for. If you follow me on any of my channels on LinkedIn, I yap a lot over there. Okay, but come on, somebody, I'm gonna teach you a plan or two. Okay, because I need you to grow and I need you to scale because your community is relying on you. Your people are relying on you. Your mission is relying on you. Okay.